think that she's generally been seen as somebody who will make the tough decisions as queen when she needs to, even if it means going against something she might personally feel inside about her family.
I obviously got a lot of people talking when the Queen announced that Camilla will be Queen Consort. What type of Queen Consort do you think that she's going to be? And, you know, it's still on the fence of whether or not the public fully accept her as Queen Consort. And so what do you think it will take to sway public opinion?
Camilla entered the royal family in quite a difficult circumstances. Following the death of Princess Diana, and before that, the divorce of Diana and Prince Charles. She was bound not to be a very popular figure, especially as Prince Charles had known her during his marriage, to put it mildly. And I think it's therefore been impressive the way in which she has managed to endear herself to not just the family. I mean, we've seen that the Queen now feels that she should be given that title, Queen Consort, when it is Charles's turn to be king. But also to the wider family. Even William and Harry have spoken fondly about her in the past, and to the wider nation. Her approval rating has obviously gone up since those early days, and since her marriage to Prince Charles. Back then, she was not as popular. She's done that, I think, through a lot of hard work, and also not really saying anything controversial or being involved in many controversies since the time she entered the family. And she entered the royal family at a relatively senior age, so it was quite a shift and change for her, no doubt, to have to do that kind of work and think about the sorts of things you have to when you're in that role. I think she'll carry on in the same way, and I think that's why people will accept her and even will increasingly love her or appreciate her in her role when she is the Queen Consort. So I think that really she's been doing things right, and she'll probably continue doing them that way when her role changes to being the consort.
Yeah, I think she is doing, I'm very much a fan of Camilla's. I think she's doing great work and really creating a great legacy. But kind of circling back, what do you think the Queen's legacy will be, or what do you think she wants her legacy to be? I know it's a morbid thing to think about, but I think it's interesting to reflect back on her reign.
Well, I don't think there's any harm in talking about the amazing achievements that the Queen has had during her reign. And that is to say, you know, she is still with us, and long may she be, long to reign over us. And we do still, you know, in the national anthem, sing God Save the Queen. So by no means is this meant to be writing her legacy and that's it, drawing a line under her reign. She's still very much there, and except for her senior age and a bit of COVID at the moment, we're told that she's doing all right. I think that what she is known for is her determination and, let's say, selflessness in her work. She sees her role as one of duty. So yes, she's at the top of the nation. She is the head of state. She lives in a palace or a castle. She wears a crown. She has wealth and privilege, but she also has a very defined sense of duty and a very good sense of service. And I think that people have always appreciated that about her. I think that the nation has, by and large, always maintained a really good opinion of the Queen. Even people who are Republicans, who don't want there to be a royal family, often say that they don't think there should be a royal family, but they still admire the Queen, that she is good at what she's doing. So I think that'll be something that she'll always be remembered for. And she'll be remembered, I think, for also being a strong matriarch within her own family, but balancing very, very well the requirements of that role and the requirements of being the Queen, the monarch, because they don't always work together, as we've seen in some recent times. And I think that she's generally been seen as somebody who will make the tough decisions as Queen when she needs to, even if it means going against something she might personally feel inside about her family, whether it's her sons or grandchildren. She tends to, when she needs to make a firm decision, make it and stick by it and express it in a short but considered way.
Yeah, definitely. And then finally,